What's going on, guys? It's Reese here, part of the Raging Chimpanzees, and today we're going to be doing my final gun review, or no, not my final gun review, my final assault rifle review on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is on the M8A7 assault rifle. I know this is long awaited, I was meant to do this last week, but hopefully this week before Christmas Day I'm going to be doing the Vespa, and I might even get on to do the Weevil or another gun. I'm not sure yet, but I want to get SMGs done by the end of the year, and then I'll move on to other guns. I don't know if I'll review all the guns, I just want to get the main ones done. I'll probably do LMGs and snipers, and then might not do anything else. So yeah, let's start with the review. Okay, so the M8A7, the damage is, I think it has 3 damage barriers. It has a 3-shot kill range of, well, I don't know what the I do know the range, I'll say in a bit. Yeah, it's got 3, I think it is 33, which is a 4-shot kill. It doesn't have a 3-shot kill, yeah, but that's 1 burst. 33 and then down to 22. This is low for an assault rifle. You may think the M8 has a high damage because its time to kill is quite fast, but it's not overly fast. But yeah, it's quite a low damage assault rifle. I'm not sure if that's the lowest. I don't think it is. I think that belongs to HPK, but this is still a low fire rate. Moving on with the accuracy. The accuracy, because it's a burst fire weapon, it's hard to judge. But I'd rate it as consistent, and it is very accurate. I'd say the recoil is low. There's not really any need to put a grip on it, but at longer ranges it can get quite annoying. It can, even though it's still low, obviously at longer ranges you'll see me using it at longer ranges. I'll try to use it as many ranges as possible. It does kick up a bit, and then therefore you will require quite a few bursts to kill. Going to the damage again, obviously it does have a 1 burst kill potential, and this 1 burst kill potential is 38 meters. This means that the gun has very good range, and despite it obviously having it has good recoil, so the range is really good and it mixes with it well, and therefore if you're accurate enough, this has the fastest time to kill of any assault rifle, which you'll be happy to know. However, because it's a burst fire and there is delay, obviously, it's not going to be the fastest time to kill. Generally, on average with most people, it will not be. Moving on to the fire rate. Now, you may think that the fire rate on the M8 is quite low. I thought that the burst fire rate would be about 900 or something. I thought that might be a bit faster for an assault rifle, but it turns out that the burst fire rate, or the rate at the 4 bullets come out of the barrel every time you fire it, is 1,150 RPM. And let me say that again. The burst fire rate on the M8A7 is 1,150 RPM. It is insanely fast. I'm going to rate that as insanely fast. I do not know an assault rifle that has fired faster than that. That's faster than the M8A1. I think that's faster than the IMR from Advanced Warfare, but I'm not sure. Obviously, it's similar to the IMR in some ways. It is a quad burst, but that is insanely fast. This is just slightly slower than the Vespa's SMG full auto rate. Therefore, if you use this right and you're accurate with it, you're going to get really insane time to kill up close. However, this is not a close range weapon. I'll explain why. The range of it, like I say, is good. It's pretty average for an assault rifle, I think. It does have a 6-shot kill potential, but that is 83 meters. It'll pass that, and that's really long. Hit fire is the same, so average on this gun, but I would not recommend it because, well, it's a burst fire weapon. I only do it in sticky situations. Anyway, you shouldn't be using this gun at close range. The aim down sights time is 200 milliseconds. I think it might be 250. Actually, yeah, it's 250. And that's average for assault rifles. There's nothing special there. The burst fire delay is 1/6 of a second, or 1.66 seconds. This is fast. I like this figure. This is a good figure to have a difference in, and therefore, obviously, and actually putting rapid fire on this is really got to do and explain what I think. The iron sights I'm going to rate as poor. I find them to be quite obstructive, and because this is a longer range weapon, I recommend putting some sort of a sight on it. Reflex is okay. You could even do recon, actually. If you want to get a feel for recon, just simply go into gun game, and then there is an M8A7 recon in there. Why I think that this is a longer range gun, this is because it is a precision weapon. This is like the XR2. However, unlike the XR2, this is not a very forgiving gun. I actually think that the XR2, I've been running it with rapid fire recently. It's actually quite a forgiving gun with rapid fire, and it's not even that. It's actually it's surprisingly forgiving for a burst fire weapon. The M8A7 is not a forgiving weapon. If you miss, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So the tip for this gun is, I know obviously it's pretty much the same with every gun, but you have to be accurate. You have to be hitting your shots, and I wouldn't fire it as fast as you can, because even though it is quite easy, it's quite hard to oversample. So it's quite easy just to fire it as max rate. I would recommend just doing it in longer delays, because you can use it as more of a precision weapon. As for attachments, I recommend I recommend reflex sight. You can run a grip if you're going to be using this at longer ranges, which I recommend. This is good at medium range as well, but like I say, at close range there is no point in using it whatsoever. So yeah, maybe a grip is good for longer ranges, but it's up to you. I also think the fast max is quite good on this because the reload time is over 2 seconds, so it is actually quite slow. So yeah, running running fast max is quite good. You could also run stock if you want to do a more medium range setup and use it more aggressively. But yeah, this is not an aggressive gun, guys. Overall, I think this is a conservative gun, like the XR2. But as for what I think of this gun, you probably won't expect me to say this, but based on its stats, this is the strongest assault rifle in the game. I mean, it's got an insane fire rate, it's got really good accuracy. I mean, the damage is low, but the time to kill is fast. It's quite fast at longer ranges. This will beat any other gun at long range, by the way, apart from maybe the Shiva. And I mean, any other sight time is standard and all that. So yeah, what I would say for this gun is, it's not my favourite gun, and it probably won't be most of anyone else's favourite gun. It won't be your favourite gun, but this is the strongest assault rifle in the game based on stats, and therefore it's a gun to be considered with, and in the right hands this can be a god tier gun. I still enjoy using this gun personally, it's not my favourite gun, but I still enjoy using it. That pretty much wraps it up for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be my 159.93 runtime. Bit of a leak there, guys. Or it will either be it'll be the Vesper SMG review. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.